Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you so very much for joining. This is going to be a reading for the month of June 2024 for the sign of Taurus. We're going to look at your month and how it's going to go. I have 4 cards here picked for you. So card for your love life, that's 4 different aspects of your life, is the King of Cups. Career card is the High Priestess. Family card is Justice. And business card is 7 of Cups. So let's talk a little bit about these cards. Again, this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everyone. So take the bits that resonate and please leave the rest. Don't try to make it fit, just let it flow. So for your love life, we have the King of Cups, which is a great card. So King of Cups is a very stable card. It's a stable king who's, very patient, understanding, listens to you, without judging. So I feel like if you are in a connection, it's going to have a lot of harmony this month with that connection. I feel like your person or whatever it is not going to give you like a lot of issues. Like it's going to be stable. There's not going to be much like up and down, because they will have, or there will be within this connection, emotional maturity. And they will have your best interest at heart, and you will as well. And if conflicts do arise between you, you will solve them in a very kind and compassionate way together. So, King of Cups is a very, honorable person who has a lot of integrity when it comes to matters of the heart. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Does not have to be, but I do see that sign coming up. And then, or you could also be dealing with a Libra. So there's just a lot of like water energy here. So it looks like, for your love life, it's going to be, good. It could be a current connection, or, you could be meeting somebody new who does appear to be like a King of Cups to you in your eyes, who's very compassionate, understanding. They seem trustworthy, so that could be, like a new connection coming in. For your career, we have the High Priestess, Taurus. So I feel like this is a good chance for you to like really like reach for the sky when it comes to your career, like enhance your skills at work, get like some new, certifications, start a new like degree, some type of like higher education, I feel like you're gonna like create some big goals for your career. You're gonna like kind of shoot for the stars, and use the wisdom that you have that's within you. So yeah, so I mean, it's basically the High Priestess card is a card of like prayer and, wisdom, meditation. Or you could be, dealing with someone who will guide you to that direction, It's kind of like the High Priestess card is not a card of action, but it's more of a card of like becoming crystal clear in what it is that you want to create. So you're basically going to have like a new dream that you want, or a new goal that you want to reach, that you want to accomplish. And it's going to require patience, of course. High Priestess is all about patience. And just following your heart with confidence, using your intuition. So I think it's a good time for your career. I feel like you're going to be expanding your horizons a bit, and you're kind of going to be like, okay, well, what else can I do, with this, of whatever I'm doing. You're going to kind of look at other avenues, of what brings you personal fulfillment, or brings you success, or, you're just going to look at like what else you're capable of, and you're going to kind of challenge yourself to that. So I feel like that's really good. For family, you have the Justice card. So it's you know, I think that if you do have like some small conflicts that are going to arise within like family or loved ones, I think it's kind of telling you to like, don't take them to heart, like kind of pick and choose your battles, and don't allow them to escalate to like a higher level where that's not necessary for them to escalate. And I think this is a card of telling you that that can be possible. Like there can be like balance and justice in your family life this month. So it's kind of like telling you like be the bigger person and just let love be your guide, you know? So don't just base your decision on like the law, but kind of like take into consideration kindness and balance and understanding, you know? Because that's how it's going to be fair, and you don't have anything to worry about. You know, it is going to like work out and be just. I feel like the scales are going to be balanced when it comes to family. If there's any imbalancement that you're worried about, your attitude, you know, and the way that you handle it will bring it to balance. You know, it's kind of like it'll like kill it immediately, you know? Because it's kind of like an action that somebody takes is one thing, but the way you react to it sometimes makes a world of a difference, you know? If you just like kind of, if you make a really big deal about it, then all of a sudden it becomes a big deal. But if you kind of like, you know, be like, okay, well, you know, whatever, that, you know, I'm not going to let that bother me. That's like really petty. I'm not going to even go there. Then it just kind of like moves on quicker and everybody is, you know, at peace and okay. And it's just like not take things personally, basically, because, you know, people have things going on in their lives and they react a certain way sometimes based on that. So sometimes it's not even about us and their actions, especially when it comes to family. So just be like understanding of that and know that if there is something that arises, maybe this person is having a hard time in another area of their life and they're just kind of taking it out on you, you know. And then you have, for your business ventures, you have the 7 of Cups card. 7 of Cups is basically you're going to have new opportunities, new choices, you know, because there's like all these cups represent like a choice. You know, so it's kind of like which choice are you going to take? But it does represent opportunities, but it's kind of telling you make sure that you make like a really good evaluation for any new opportunities that come your way before you commit to anything. So kind of listen to your intuition and choose wisely. Okay. So let your intuition guide you. Taurus does use like a lot of their intuition into like how their body feels to guide them into making the right decision. It's kind of telling you like if you're not sure, maybe ask, you know, get more advice. Before you actually decide. And I feel like there is going to be a choice for you to make that you're going to have to stop and really think about and see what avenue you take is going to be in your best interest, Taurus. So, you know, I feel that very strongly with this card for business. So I'm going to get some life clarifying cards for you guys. Angel Spirit guides, please give us the messages that we need to see for Taurus that would be in their highest and greatest good. Thank you to my spirit guides and to my angels. So you guys, on June 29th, Saturn is going to go retrograde. And when Saturn goes retrograde, it gives, you know, it forces us to take a really hard look at ourselves and basically get rid of the things that don't serve us anymore, you know, and move on from them. And it's a very difficult time when Saturn goes retrograde. I know that it is for me, you know, because it kind of forces me to get rid of all the things in my life that no longer serve me. And that can be difficult, you know, that can be a difficult choice. So let's see what we got. Yeah, so basically, before I go over these cards, yeah, so Saturn does go retrograde on June the 29th, and it marks like a period of introspection and reassessment of yourself, of your goals, of your life, of your, you know, just everything. Kind of makes you like question everything and really like look into it. We have Mercury moving into Gemini this month as well. And that brings a lot of like opportunities for a lot of intellectual growth, you know, High Priestess, Justice card, you know, so that relates to that. And excuse me, sorry about that. So, and then we have Jupiter has moved into Gemini, and that's going to be on the 2nd and the 3rd. And that is, Jupiter is the planet of good fortune. So, you know, so, and then we also have Venus. So we have a lot of planets here, you know, a lot of planetary things happening. And, you know, when these planets make moves, it affects our lives, every single sign in like a different way, you know? So Venus is also going to be in Gemini. And Venus is also kind of like Saturn, like it intensifies things. You know, it adds like to things that are going on in our life, it adds like intensification. And then it forces like transformations to happen. Okay, so, you know, this is for all the signs. So there's going to be, you know, some intensification. There's going to be transformation in the month of June. There's going to be like heightened tension going on. There's going to be a lot of introspection for all of us to get rid of the things that no longer serve us anymore. So just keep that in mind. And then let me go over these cards that I have. Sorrow heals. In heartaches, shadow growth awaits. Let pain refine, not define you, as brighter days are promised. Embrace potential. Explore abundance of opportunities with an open mind. Answers reveal limitless horizons for your journey. Tide of transition. Embrace the tides of change with openness, allowing the ebb and flow of life to guide your transformation into love and work. Now, I know that Taurus does not like transitions. Taurus doesn't like change. It's a very fixed sign. I know this is like a very difficult thing for them, the transformation, but you have to be open to it. Okay. You know, the more you're open to change and going with the flow of things, the easier it is, because the more you put it off, the more difficulty you have. True intentions. Stay authentic and aligned, trusting your inner wisdom to guide you toward genuine fulfillment. And I think Taurus is really good at that, you know, trusting their wisdom and using inner guidance to dictate what their next move is going to be for their, you know, their choices, their situations. I really hope that this has helped you, Taurus. Thank you so very much for being with me today. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.